Tonight, a quiet spectacle unfolds, triggered by the first heavy rains. From the dark earth, thousands of winged insects emerge, spiraling towards our lights. We call them Laron, or flying termites. Many of us see them as just annoying pests, but their story is one of nature's most dramatic gambles. These aren't just bugs. They are princes and princesses of a hidden empire, sent on a suicide mission for the future of their kind. To truly understand the Laron, we have to go underground, into the heart of the termite colony. It's a city that runs with military-like precision, governed by a strict caste system. At the bottom are the workers. They're blind, sterile, and tirelessly perform nearly all the labor, from building the nest to farming fungus. Then you have the soldiers, armed with massive jaws, built solely for defense. They're so specialized they can't even feed themselves. But the Laron are different. They are the royalty, the reproductive caste. Their very existence is controlled by the queen. She releases pheromones that prevent others from developing into reproductives. It's only when the colony is mature, usually after 3 to 5 years, that these chemical signals fade. This change is the trigger, signaling it's time to create the next generation of royalty, the winged alates. Unlike their pale, blind siblings, Laron go through a complete transformation. They develop complex eyes to see the outside world, darker skin to protect them from the sun's harsh rays, and most importantly, they grow long, powerful wings. They are perfectly engineered for the journey ahead, a world they've never known. Their life before this flight is one of pure luxury. They do no work at all. Instead, the colony's workers constantly feed them a high-nutrition diet, helping them build up crucial fat reserves. This stored energy is everything. They will need it to survive the flight and the difficult early days of starting a new colony, a time when they won't eat at all. They wait patiently for the perfect signal from nature. The soil must be damp and easy to dig, and the air must be warm and humid, ideal for flight. When the conditions are just right, often right after the first big rain of the season, the workers break open the walls of the nest, and the great exodus begins. This event is known as the Nuptial Flight. But stepping out of the safety of the nest is like stepping into a death trap. Thousands pour into the night sky, and they instantly become a buffet for everything that flies or hops: bats, birds, frogs, geckos. In our modern world, however, the biggest danger is often our own creation: artificial light. Street lamps and porch lights completely scramble their navigation. They are meant to use the moon to fly in a straight line, but instead, they get trapped, flying in exhausting circles around our lights until they fall to the ground, weak and disoriented. There, they become easy prey for predators on the ground, especially the ever-present ants. For the very lucky few, a tiny fraction of the thousands that took flight, the mission is straightforward: find a mate and find shelter, fast. Once a male and female pair up, the first thing they do is shed their wings. Those incredible tools that gave them freedom are now just a burden. They snap them off at the base so they can start the next phase of their journey on the ground. This leads to what's called the tandem run. The male follows the female closely, guided by her scent, as they search for a suitable home: a small crack in damp soil or a piece of rotting wood. If they get separated during this critical search, the mission is over. It's a failure. But if they succeed, they find a perfect spot and dig a small chamber, sealing themselves inside. This is their marriage chamber, the copularium. And here's something amazing: unlike many insects where the male's job is done after mating, the termite king stays. He is incredibly loyal, remaining with his queen for decades. Together, they tend to the very first batch of eggs, raising the first generation of workers themselves, until the colony is strong enough to sustain itself. Now, what about the vast majority that fail? Those who don't find a mate, who run out of energy, or those who try to go back home. There is no second chance. A Laron that tries to re-enter its original colony is seen as an intruder. The soldiers, their own siblings, will attack and kill them without mercy. Once that door is closed, it's closed forever. This massive loss of life isn't a design flaw. It's nature's brutal, but effective, strategy. Thousands must die, their bodies returning vital nutrients to the ecosystem, also that a single royal pair can succeed. The life of a Laron is short, incredibly dangerous, and almost certainly ends in tragedy. But it's also the ultimate act of sacrifice, ensuring that somewhere in the darkness, a new empire will rise. Thanks for watching. If you found the story of the Laron as fascinating as I did, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the hidden world around us.